back to the FuturePrint Virtual Summit. I have with me here Stefan Orr, who is the Vice President of Innovation for SIL, a leading business with a competence of creating materials. Very innovative. We're going to be talking today, Stefan will be talking about new opportunities for design and customization with 3D diffusion printing. Welcome, Stefan.
Hi.
And thank you for joining us, and thank you to SIL for being part of this summit and being a content partner. So you're going to talk to us a little bit about this new innovation, which sounds very exciting, but initially, perhaps you're going to give us a little bit of a background and introduction on SIL.
Yeah, absolutely. So as you know, we from SIL, we code and functionalize surfaces. We are experts in digital printing and in the application behind. That means for sure we have certainly met out there because we divide our today's product portfolio into graphical and industrial applications. So when it comes to the graphical world, this is what you see on the slide. Slides, you know us from the photo papers, you know us from advertising displays or from wallpaper applications. So when it comes to the more industrial world, as I mentioned, you find our products in envelope, label, or for example, ticket applications. So this is where we come from. We are a mid-sized company. Our headquarters is in Switzerland. Our production site is in Germany, in Düren. And we have a business model that we distribute, that we send our products to US and make the converting and the distribution there for American, Canadian, and South American regions. We have 400 employees and a turnover of around 120 millions. And so this is what we are. And if you ask me where was our focus in the last years, Marcus, and what has kept us very busy, then there's one very dominant topic in the innovation where I'm responsible for. That's the impact of the mega trends coming from personalization and digitalization. So around that topic, we have now created and developed solutions to enter new business areas.
Excellent. So with that in mind then, so I guess your focus is to bridge the gap between what's happening with consumer change and the world that we live in now and how people behave and so on, and how materials work to meet that changing demand. And with
exactly,
printing, obviously there's always a lot of focus on the technology, on the machinery, on the inkjet heads, and to some extent the inks. Materials can do a huge amount, can't they, in terms of actually helping digital print work in new ways? Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely. You see that when we started with that, where we really focus on interior design to create feel-good atmospheres with our printable wallpapers. So this was the beginning of that, and this matches exactly what you have just mentioned. So here it was the first time where we also changed our business model, where we not sell just a material, we go to the market with a final solution. Yeah, and then we further developed that into the more industrial applications when it comes to packaging. So this is what we talked about the last time during the FuturePrint session, where we developed a packaging material that is digitally printable to meet the goals and the needs of a modern packaging environment, yeah, to enable small run packaging lots, etc. So this is actually what is already in place, and this has been launched. So this is our journey, and if you want it like this, we asked ourselves, what comes next for SIL? So, and the answer to that is that we developed a new technology called Sublicolor 3D technology and printing, where we looked more into the customization and into the industrial design of very complex forms and shapes that can be used in everyday life. So that's really that's really the next thing where we are looking in, and what I would like to talk with you today.
Okay, fantastic. Sublit
So,
color then. So carry on.
So that means this new technology gives us the possibility to design and industrially design plus minus each item independently of the size, independently of the shape, independently of the complexity of the shape, and independently of the material. So all this can be done in a very fast, robust, and simple industrial process. So that means if you look at the items that are here pictured, so if we take the example of a shoe, so the question is how to come from here to here. So, or if we have a very complex form from polymer that are used in bottles. So the question is how to come from here to here, where the whole form is designed and produced in a very industrial process. So this is all about Subcolor 3D technology.
Yeah, and enables some amazing effects, doesn't it, in terms of finishes, in terms of very vibrant colors on sort of very complicated looking surfaces. So tell us a bit, are you going to explain a bit about diffusion as a technology?
Exactly. So it's very close to what is already existing. So the process is coming from a sublimation process. So you need a film with an ready to print surface. So this is actually our film. Then you print it with and you apply heat and you thermoform it around an object. Then you increase the heat and the ink goes over to the object. So that's what is already somehow known in the area of dye sublimation. So what is different to our technology? So we are now not in an operational window of sublimation where you need extremely high temperatures and you do not need extreme times of 15 minutes to transfer ink to an object. So this is the big difference, that the diffusion process is working with low temperatures with short cycles to enable a mass production. And due to the low temperature that is getting appeared, you have access to many different materials. So normally, if you use a standard polymer coming out of an injection molding process, these polymers would melt away.
Yeah.
So they are just not thermostable.
Yeah, interesting. So it's a breakthrough new technique by the sounds of it.
Absolutely. It's the process. The process is very unique and has been developed with our partner company Tricord. So that's our cooperation partner here. They have developed a technology that is based on IR as a heat source, not on hot air. So this enables a very, very specific transfer of the heat to the film to the object. So you do not need 180 degrees everywhere. We add and apply the heat just where we need the heat. And therefore, you can use standard polymers like the buckles here, and you can have a very, very short and process that just needs 1 or 2 minutes.
Right, excellent. And you see some, obviously you are working with different materials to test it out and so on, but you see quite a compelling application from what it looks like, shoes.
Exactly. So that's really the interesting thing on the technology. We really are not depend on the material of the object. That means we can apply it on polymers, like coming from an injection molding process. We can use bottles, glass, or steel, like it is here shown in my video, or we can also apply it on shoes because it's textile, so also this works. And just when I talk about shoes, so that's really a big and very, very interesting market because the shoe market is increasing like hell. And here the individualization is a very, very big topic where big brands can differentiate.
Yeah, excellent. So yeah, in terms of this then, how did the idea come about? Tell us about the process of innovation. Who came up with the idea? Was it a partnership thing or?
Yeah, those things never come up alone. So we really have a strong innovation network, and in this case, for sure, we have that topic on our radar since a long time. But it really has been developed in cooperation. In this case, it was together with Tricord. So because at the end of the day, the inks has to fit with the printer, has to fit with the media that is coming from us, has to fit with the process that has been developed by Tricord. So at the end of the day, all this has to come together to be successful, as you can see it here. So we really work with standard wide format printers. In this case, maybe one from Epson. We work with sublimation inks from Sensient or Sawgrass, and we recommend an oven technology, as you can see it down there, from Tricord.
Yeah, so it's a collaborative effort. And the product itself, do you see in terms of the market then? Obviously, I imagine some of the brands are interested, and also, is this offer a new opportunity to perhaps some traditional printers? Do you know what I mean? That have may have wide format technology and are looking for new markets. Is this something that they can adopt, or is something that is a brand new thing that would be difficult for them to deploy? It looks like it's possibly a new market opportunity.
Yeah, it's a new market opportunity for sure, to be honest. So we really took some standard printers that are already on the market. So we have not developed together with an OEM a special printer or special inks. We just took what was available, but we applied it to a new process. So together with Tricord and their process based on the IR technology that works with low temperatures and enables the design of any polyolefin material. So this was really a breakthrough together with our film that has instant dry functionalities. That means you do not have to dry the film after printing. Yeah, you can directly use it in the process. We improve the ink release at low temperatures, and it's a mono material that is made for recyclability. So when all this comes together, something new is possible, and this is actually what happens. So we can now use this process with our film to design any material, any thermosensitive material.
Yeah, very good. So it's kind of a new innovation, a new process enabling new things, and also could be an opportunity for printers to, because let's be honest, we're in a marketplace that's under pressure at the moment. It could offer a new set of innovation for printers looking for something new, couldn't it?
Absolutely. And if you look at to the different applications, so I just give you an impression how this looks like in mass production. So here you just see the process where you have the item you want to print. You have a tray. It's a shuttle oven with two trays. One tray is always in an oven. The other tray is getting loaded and unloaded. On the top, you see the thermoforming process where the heat is getting applied. And after 2 minutes, 50 or 100 parts are coming out fully printed. and you can reload and unload a tray in the same time where the other tray is getting processed. So, and this is the first time where we have seen that this works for mass production of signature lines of small and mid-sized production runs.
Great. And I guess you're at a point where you're starting to commercialize it. Yeah. You're still at
Absolutely.
an early phase.
No, I think we have developed now more than 2 years in this cooperation. We have now products available. We have first commercial success stories out there. So people are using our film, are using the technology of Tricot, are using different oven technologies, where we have also first successes. So this is available and this is working.
Yeah, brilliant. So if people are interested in talking to you, you're at a point where you're happy to talk to people that are interested in the technology and may want to learn how to take it forward a bit with you. Is that something that you personally would help with, or?
Yeah, absolutely. So I see our conversation, Marcus, also as an invitation to all designers, industrial designers, to cooperate with us, contact us. And if you have any product that you want to customize, or you want to have a nice design on that is really scratch resistant and so on, then please contact me, contact Seal, my team. I'm available for you.
Yeah, and that's it, isn't it? It's in terms of now taking it on to the next stage. You will want to work with people that understand the markets probably better than you do, and that you understand the technology, bring them two together, and then create something special.
Absolutely. So if I go back to all the different applications, so if we are looking to people coming from the electronics industry, from the automotives, from the fashion industry, from the sports industry, thinking about helmets, design of helmets, etc. So the possibilities are plus minus endless. And if I have two wishes, then for the future, maybe one wish is to really bring that to a more industrial production level, where people are producing millions of parts, nicely designed. So this is one very, very, very big wish, and the other one is to improve maybe the quality of life when we design, for example, prosthetics with very individual, custom-made design that it fits to the person.
Yeah. And I guess going forward, more and more people will want short-run products and personalized products. And if the cost, as you said, is feasible as well, that makes a big difference. And on an industrial scale, then it's more likely to be able to meet this kind of cost demands of a market.
Exactly. This is what we try. This is what we where we want to be. Exactly.
Yeah. Excellent. So if anybody wants to talk to Stefan, then he has a entry as a speaker on the Futureprint Virtual Summit website with a profile and his LinkedIn links and email address. So please reach out to him, talk to him. He's a nice guy. He'll help you bring some of your ideas to market. And Sil, again, I think have proved over the years since we've known one another that they're always at the forefront of developing new material that enables new things. And I think that's kind of where we are as a market right now. We want to learn how to do new things. And I think that's kind of a positive message to end on. So thank you, Stefan, again for joining us. And
thanks, Marcus.
No worries. And well done with the diffusion technology. Excellent stuff. And I wish you all the success with it.
Thanks. One thing, Marcus,
yes?
We are also now on the virtual table. If anyone has an interest, you also meet us there.
Yes, the virtual networking still has a table there today, 13th of October. So yeah, brilliant. See you there. Thank you.
Perfect.
Cheers. Thank you.